All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to, well, a game between Life and Infi taking place here on Northern Isles. Over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map, we have Life spawning as the blue Night Elf player. On the top right, we have Infi spawning as the red. I will probably just refer to them as red versus blue now, since both of them are not using names that I can easily distinguish between their names during the midst of the battle. Let's take a look. Green? Why would that be green? If I switch colors there, is he green? No. All right. So, well, Infi is red up here, but Life is green here and blue on the screen. So hopefully you guys don't get too confused as things do get underway. Altar of Elders. Wow, these Altar of Elders buildings are coming to fruition. It is going to be a Keeper of the Grove versus a Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove, I believe, is like close to an 80% first pick now, if not higher, for Night Elf players. The early summons so powerful, shut down with that entangle so strong as well. Not only because of how much damage it does, but its duration in just how long it is and how difficult it is to overcome. Back down over here, more Moonwells being placed down in this matchup, as both sides pretty much doing the same exact thing so far. Builds are near identical as more Moonwells are being placed down. What pushed Keeper over DH as first pick? Rework on Tranquility coupled with the Trents, and I believe increase in damage on Entangle. All of those things really pushed him over the edge as the Keeper of the Grove with these Force of Nature Trents can actually absorb a lot more damage, and there's some viability in some early creeping with the Keeper of the Grove now, followed up with the damage increase, or I believe there was a damage increase on Entangle, and then a complete reworking on how Tranquility work. For example, Tranquility in the past, it healed the same amount. Kuzmir, thank you for the bits. Or Kuzmek, sorry. Kuzmek, thank you for the bits. Keeper of the Grove now coming back down across here, looking to finish off the Murloc Flesh Eater. Now, the Tranquility still heals the same amount, but it actually heals faster. So the rate at which it heals is twice as fast, even though it's shorter. And what that means is that the Keeper of the Grove doesn't need a channel as long in order to get as much utilization out of it. And on top of that, the Keeper of the Grove is temporarily invulnerable while he is casting that. So you are at least guaranteed 2 seconds of healing before some sort of stun or entangle root, something hits him to force him to stop that casting. All right. Ice Troll Warlord about to get taken down. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 2, trying to clear out a relatively difficult creep camp with not very many units. That could potentially be a very big problem, especially as there is some Forest Troll High Priest also coming in to heal. A little bit more damage just being added. There it goes. Ankh of Reincarnation, and now the remaining Forest Trolls and Ice Trolls will get taken out. Back down to the south side, archers poking away at these targets. Meanwhile, this Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 2, gonna try and get to level 3 if possible, and if he is able to get to level 3, should be able to pick off a handful of units. Level 2 Entangle. All right, damage being done here. Keeper of the Grove out. Are we going to see some entangles? Yes, there is an entangle right there. Are we going to see a detonation? Yes, we are. Keeper of the Grove just pretty much says, I'm going to force you to detonate. Otherwise, you're going to give me experience. Back across here, archers. Well, in a little bit of trouble. Is that archer going to get taken down? There. Oh, no. No cast of entangle there. He is still currently entangled. And wow, the archer was able to shadow meld in time as the Keeper of the Grove unable to, well, stay close enough by to actually push damage and deal a killing blow to those archers. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove still dancing around back off to the north. Archers are going to try and heal back up. This is the typical Keeper of the Grove archer army that we've seen so many players use recently. Trent in the middle of the field. Goblin Alchemist is out as well. Could have tried to create some sort of trap for that Goblin Alchemist and then finish him off when he was surrounded. Meanwhile, back across over here, large number of archers now making their way out. An 8 supply difference between these two armies, and the gold is, well, fairly, actually no, life is actually significantly ahead than Infi than in most categories. Alchemist also being added in as well. 34 supply now compared to 32. Entangle coming across. Ultravision, improved bows being upgraded as the Keeper of the Grove, well, able to hold on to his army right now, and most likely wants to get higher up in level to, well, get tranquility and get abilities. Ultravision now completed. Or I believe Orc Burrow, but not Orc Burrow. Oh, Ultravision and improved bows are now done. Sorry, improved bows are now done. Whose archers are dealing more damage? 16 to 18 damage. Are they both sides doing more? Was there an upgrade in range? Yep, upgrade in range from 500 to 700. Right there. All right, so further range increase, allowing those archers to deal all of that damage from a much further distance, and, well, really maximizing their damage as the other archers have to run to get within range. It's Crota. Yes, it is. All right, Entangle onto an archer, gets taken down. Alchemist sitting at level 1. Null Overseer will get taken down. Goblin Shredder is here joining in on the fight. It looks like those were... I would have thought a better item would have dropped than Ring of Protection +2 from that particular creep, but perhaps there wasn't that many other difficult creeps. Keeper of the Grove now making its way back down to the south. Could get entangled. There's an entangle onto an archer. Gonna be forced to retreat. Staff of Teleportation to get away. Down to 50, 47 hit points. Acid Bomb enough to force to try and drink up some of that moon juice again. All right. Summoning more Ents to join in on the fight. Keeper of the Grove, it looks like he had level 2 Entangle over level 2 Force of Nature, as you saw only 2 Force of Natures making their way out onto the field. Alchemist now, well, back exposed. Keeper of the Grove perhaps could try and do a large bit of damage. Perhaps pick off some of those units as they are engaging. Acid Bomb as well. There goes the Archer. Archer most likely going to end up dying at the hands of the Entangle. Nope, dying at the hands of the Keeper of the Grove, the friendly one, as Ballista's now joining in out on the fight. Acid Bomb once more. A splash negative armor across multiple units as the Archers are trying to retreat back. And they are still taking a bit of bonus damage.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Keeper of the Grove now making its way back off to the north. Alchemist here, ready to go. Trying to take down the Ice Troll High Priest. Will not have any issue right there. Should be able to take it down. But still dealing with the effects of that Frost armor. Now, let's take a look. Ancient of Lores, dual Ancient of Lores, add Tree of Ages, going to Tree of Eternity. And I still don't know, well, it is going to be Mountain Giants. All right, Mountain Giants getting added in. And Mountain Giants are actually very difficult for Night Elf players to try and overcome. There's not that many, well, normal type attack damage. You could try to get Mountain Giants of your own, but bears, well, also take a large amount of research to work out as well. Keeper of the Grove teleporting back home. Excuse me, back to the Mountain Giant here. Healing spray across the Mountain Giant. Mountain Giant, a little bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to finish off all of these units? That is the next big question as the Archer nearly gets taken down. Mountain Giant down to 163 hit points, now being forced to fight against the Rock Golem, but it looks like it will end up working out well as the Keeper of the Grove still has a Clarity Potion, picks up a Boots of Speed, and, well, uses that Clarity Potion, and that Alchemist still low on mana, but very close to level 3 as well. Alright, Keeper of the Grove, 3-2, going up against 3-2 Keeper of the Grove on the other end. Mountain Giant sitting at 423 hit points out of 1,600, a second Mountain Giant in the back. Perhaps they should swap positions since this Mountain Giant is so low on life. Keeper of the Grove here, ready to go. Null Assassin. Well, Null Assassin taking dealing a little bit of damage, spreading that love from that poison, as the Alchemist could end up getting stuck in a bad spot here. Mountain Giant still out onto the field. Acid Bomb straight up onto the Mountain Giant. Negative armor, but he does have resistant skin, so he doesn't take as much damage as compared to other heroes, as we're now looking at glaive throwers joining in on the fight. All right, Mountain Giant gonna go ahead and try and fight back all of these units here. Keeper of the Grove unable to poison that Goblin Zeppelin, as the Goblin Zeppelin is going to be playing a harassment game for quite a bit of time. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 3. Ballistas, or excuse me, glaive throwers could be dropped and picked back up all game long. That is going to be a major issue, as you see all of these units trying to hold their position. Going to go ahead and pick up all of their units and get back up onto the high ground. Keeper of the Grove, it does spot this, but unable to do very much with it here. All right, Goblin Zeppelin now being brought over as well, keeping track of the other opposing Goblin Zeppelin. Enough range to cause issues, but there's no easy place he can be dropped off to try and end up getting shot down. All right, Keeper of the Grove keeping track of the glaive or the Goblin Zeppelin here. Where is it going to go next? I don't believe it can land here. If it can land here, leave an opening here and then make its way over, that would be a rather hilarious sight, as it creates its own landing pad for more harassment. Mountain Giants up to 500 hit points. From a low of 400, natural regeneration still working out well, as the Alchemist is at 220 mana, 220 mana, and still looking to see what his opponent is going for. More glaive throwers dropping down units. It looks as though this Moonwell might get taken down. 1, 2, 3. There it goes, as the Goblin Zeppelin is actually not trying to pick it up. More units are still pushing its way through, as we are now looking at the Keeper of the Grove in a tough spot, taking all this bonus damage. Will it be able to get away? No, it is not. And now a quick retreat is in order as well. All right, Archer is able to heal up in time, but the damage was done. The blue Keeper of the Grove of Life not able to stick around for very long. Let's take a look. Is this Audrey? Yes, it is. Where are all of these units going to next? How is this all going to unfold? Moonwell's ready to go. Wisp ready to go as well. Goblin Zeppelin. Well, Goblin Zeppelin picking up some low hit point glaive throwers, may try and do that harassment strategy again. Anytime you can occupy your opponent's mental resources and stress him out by attacking in multiple places at once, the more difficult it is for him to focus on each individual area effectively and defend it to the max, especially against a unit such as the Goblin Zeppelin that does have such a long range. All right, Goblin Zeppelin now making its way over here to the bottom left. Mountain Giants do spot all of this coming across. I don't know if how this Mountain Giant is getting healed. I just know for a fact he is, as the unit's now heading back again. All right, glaive throwers dropping down some units, picking up. Are they going to go ahead and engage? Yes, there they go, all picked up once more, and now doing a bit of retreating again. Archers, however, could try and poke this Goblin Zeppelin down, as the units are all just spread apart all of this location here. All right, little bit of free attacks from the Alchemist, and that could cause problems if they chase a bit too far, as now the front door is completely wide open for the Alchemist and the Keeper of the Grove to engage as well. All right, Goblin Zeppelin could be coming across. Mountain Giants are dropping in a bunch of taunts, trying to pull the attention away, as the Alchemist is now down to 377 hit points. If the Alchemist gets taken down, well, that's pretty much going to be the end of it for Blue, as he's not going to be able to keep all of his units alive and well. Alchemist is in serious trouble. He gets picked up by a Goblin Zeppelin. And is he going to get healed back up? There you go. Healed back up once more. Back up to 628. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove gonna, well, reach a bad point. Gets picked up, I believe. Yes, and that Goblin Zeppelin still able to get away freely. All right, Mountain Giant still looking to fight. Is he going to be able to taunt all of these units? Keeper of the Grove now retreating back once more, as I thought I saw the Goblin Zeppelin. Oh, the Goblin Zeppelin right there. Keeper of the Grove low on hit points, running back home as well. Glaive throwers, thank you, Johnny, for the subscription. Keeper of the Grove now being forced to retreat back out, as the glaive throwers now teleport back home here. Now, this was a tactical retreat. He wants to perhaps just drink a bunch of Moonwell juice and then make his second round moving out. I gotta believe that Infi is in a great spot here compared to Fly, but there is also a handful of glaive throwers that need some desperate repairing for them to be able to see another fight again. This glaive thrower down down at 13 hit points, not gonna get back up any other way except for getting a little bit of care from these wisp here. Keeper of the Grove now making its way over here to the top right. 53 supply compared to 41. Let's take a look. Life is actually in a good spot, but sitting on 1,500 gold. He needs to spend that, though, and have the larger army. His opponent sitting at 58 supply doesn't have nearly as much gold. And as long as Life spends all of his gold and has them converted into units on the field or value on the field, he should be fine with this game. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 3. Meanwhile, Alchemist sitting at level 3 as well. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 4. Where are all of these units going to be perhaps traveling to next? 220 mana. There you go. There is the Acid Bomb across multiple units. Doesn't hit really that many, as we are now going to see the engagement now go down. However, opponent is going to come across this creeping and may potentially creepjack, as there you have it, Mountain Giant, Hippogriffs all joining in on the fight. Are we going to see a couple of roars? That is the big issue, as the Huntresses are now trying to fight back again. All right, Alchemists in the fight. Mountain Giants in a horrible spot. What are they going to do? Mountain Giant could get taken down. Is it going to get Staff of Preservation? No, it is not. One gets taken out, as we are still fighting our way through here. Low hit point Mountain Giant. A second one could get taken out. Yes, it is Staff of Preservation. Able to dodge that one, but is it going to be able to finish the remaining Night Elf army led by Red? Red not giving up. Infi not giving up right now. Meanwhile, Life is just trying to hold on to some of these Mountain Giants, but that is going to be the end of the game. Life unable to secure the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.